Hello, I am trying to figure out how to open up the chat window. Oh, there it is. Hi, can you guys hear me and see me? I guess that would be more important. Hello? Hello? Just with your audio levels. Can you hear me? Sorry, guys, I don't see anyone in the chat. So I don't know if I'm actually broadcasting. Hmm. 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 Let me see. Sorry, guys. I am just trying to get this chat going. Otherwise, it's going to be really awkward if I'm just sitting here talking to no one. Okay. But if you can hear me, let me just get this out of the way. I don't have Miss Fuzzy Butters with me. I'm sorry. I know you guys, some of you are probably here to see my puppy, but she's actually at daycare today. Okay. My friend who is on says that she can see me. She can see the comments. I'm asking her if she can hear me and if she can actually comment and chat. I'm not seeing anyone in the chat. Just exit out and try again. Oh, God. Well, hold on. So I'm actually chatting with my friend over text who's on, and I'm telling her to just basically transcribe any questions that you may have for me through text, because I can't see anyone else in the chat window. All I see in the group chat window is me. And that's pointless. But anyway, so thank you guys so much for joining me on my very first live stream. This is kind of weird for me, so I hope this isn't too awkward, but I thought I would start with something fairly easy, like the Sephora VIB Sale haul that I have. So I have 2 boxes here for us to play around with, and I also have some other things that I purchased at Sephora, actually before the sale, that I wanted to show you guys. So let's start with this first box here. I'm just taking my box cutter to it. And I can honestly say I kind of don't remember what I ordered. I kind of do and I kind of don't all at the same time. So it's always a surprise. Okay. Oh, all right. So I got a bunch of brushes. That's probably no surprise to you guys. So I purchased 2 of the Surratt brushes, one of which came really jacked up looking. This thing is not supposed to be like that, but okay. And then this box, I don't know if you guys can see, this box is all screwed up too, but hopefully the brush is okay. So this one is the, where does it say? This is the cheek brush. So this is basically like the blush brush from Surratt. And I'm a big fan, you guys probably know, I'm a big fan of Surratt in general, and I really do like his brushes. This one, oh my god, it's so soft. Oh my god, I wish you guys could feel this. I wish you guys could feel this. It's so incredibly soft. Oh my gosh, I am very excited for this. And it has the beautiful Surratt handle with his logo right there. And then it ombres. Isn't that nice? Oh, this feels nice. Oh my gosh. Very excited for that. A little bummed this box is so ruined, because they actually make nice travel cases. If you want to like throw the brush back into the box and travel with it, it's actually kind of handy. But anyway, thanks Sephora. Typical Sephora shipping. I feel like I should do like a Sephora rant video one of these days, because when they suck, they really suck. But anyway, that's a different topic. And then I also got the Surratt sculpting brush. So, well, this one looks better. So this one is not quite as damaged as the other one. So this is what it's supposed to look like. It's not supposed to be ripped open. It's supposed to just be like a little sleeve. Was difficult. And then here is the brush inside. So here is the sculpting brush. So it's basically like an angled cheek brush. Let me actually hold them next to one another. So here's the cheek brush and here's the sculpting brush. I like an angled brush every once in a while for like contour or blush, even highlight. I just think sometimes it just works. And this is really nice for like buffing in. Super soft. I believe these are gray squirrel hair. Beautiful. So those are the 2 Surratt brushes that I got. Oh, some questions. Color lipstick am I wearing? I am wearing actually the Tom Ford Connor lipstick. I have it sitting here actually. This is the lipstick that I'm wearing. So I don't know how it's coming across on your monitor, but it's a bright red, but it has a very strong like orange warm undertone to it. It's not like a very blue red, and I love that for summertime. So that is the lip color I'm wearing. Is the yarn in the back synthetic? It's not synthetic. The yarn in the back is all the yarn that you can see, I believe, is cashmere. That's all cashmere yarn there. So not synthetic at all from a goat. Okay. And then I got another Tom Ford cheek brush. So I just recently purchased the Tom Ford cheek brush at Neiman's, and I just started using it and I love it. So I decided, why not just get another one? So here is the brush. It always comes with this like plastic protective sleeve over it. And here is the brush. I love these brushes. The Tom Ford brushes are always so bulbous. Is that the right word? Very, very bulbous. And I just love them. And they're like dense, but not too dense, where I feel like I can really buff in the product, but I'm not moving anything around underneath. Just love them. So that is the cheek brush. Here it is next to the Surratt brushes. So you can see how much more bulbous it is. It's my new favorite word. So there is the Tom Ford. So this is the number 6 cheek brush. All right. What else do we have? So I also purchased the Summer Fridays jet lag mask. And I mean, confession time, I pretty much got it because I just loved the packaging. So it comes in this like old school metal tube that, you know, you kind of have to like roll down to like get all the product out. And I love the name of this company, Summer Fridays, which I believe Mariana Hewitt and maybe another beauty influencer started. But I just love that. I think it just, I don't know, it just sets a mood. So anyway, since my skin, as you guys know, is very dry and very sensitive, I figured a hydrating mask like this would be really awesome. So it says, upgrade your skin to a business class complexion no matter what time your red eye gets in or what time your head hits the pillow. This uber dewy hydrating mask soothes thirsty, stressed out skin by steeping cells in a nourishing mix of vitamins, ceramides, and antioxidants. Skin looks instantly renewed, radiant, and ready for anything. Awesome. Yeah, I'm really excited to give this a shot. I do travel quite a bit. I haven't in a while, but I do generally travel quite a bit. And my skin always looks kind of funky after a flight. So I'm excited to give that a shot. What's your best use for the Tom Ford cheek brush? I've been using it for blush. So when I apply blush, at least lately, I like to not just kind of sweep it on. I like to really work it in. I've been really into like working my bronzer, my blush, my highlight. I like really kind of working it in. So that's what I've been using the Tom Ford cheek brush for. And which brush is best for bronzer? So I have 2 favorites. I love the Tom Ford bronzer brush, which is big, like basically a bigger, yeah, just like a bigger version of this, and the Sonia G Sculpt One brush. If I had to choose Surratt, TF, or KA, I'm assuming KA is Kevin Aquan. My favorite would be Tom Ford. Yeah, I like the Tom Ford brushes the most. Generally, the hairs are these undyed goat hairs. Of course, there's some other hairs. And I think that these are the most universal. The Surratt brushes, they're super duper soft, and while soft brushes feel great, I don't think they're always the best thing for every job. And yeah, and I just happen to like undyed goat. It just seems to work best for me for most products. Where's the most interesting place I travel to? Interesting. Well, the nicest place I probably have ever traveled to is well, there's two. I traveled to Parrot Key, which is like a private island off of one of the islands in Turks and Caicos. Just beautiful. It's very understated, but it's like magical. Like you get there and then all of a sudden it's like all of your stress is gone. It's one of those magical places. And the other is the Papagayo Peninsula off of Costa Rica. That's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so that was the jet lag mask from Summer Fridays. I will definitely report back on this because I am interested to see how like a beauty influencer would create a mask. And then the last thing in this box is the Sunday Riley Influencer Foundation. So I think I had mentioned this in one of my Will I Buy It videos, and I'm really excited. I just hope this is the right shade. They came out with like a crap ton of shades, like 30, which I think is amazing, but it's like, it's very confusing because usually I just do kind of like light neutral, like not fair and not medium. I just kind of pick there, but there was like kind of like a lot going on in that area. So it was a little confusing. So anyway, I got number 140, which is light with neutral undertones. Let me open this up. It is, whoa, I cannot pronounce this first word. I'm going to hold this up to the screen here. But here are the claims that it makes. And I need to take my box cutter to this because I can't open it up. So Puffin's wife, I think, just did a review on this, and I'm like dying to watch it, but I don't want to be like tainted by her opinion of it. So I want to get a review of this up and then watch hers. So it comes in a nice squeezy tube. The application, the packaging. Oh, so it's a squeezy tube with a pump, which is pretty cool. Let's see if this color is right. Really? Really? Like, am I doing something wrong? No, I don't think so. No, open, close. Ah, there we go. Wow, that was like 57 pumps. So here's the foundation. It's a little bit runnier than I thought. I thought it was going to be kind of creamy, like lotiony, but it's kind of runny. You can see it kind of running down my hand there. And look at the shade match. I think that may work. Is there SPF in this? No, there's no SPF in here. At least there's not any stated. I was just wondering because it looks a little white. Interesting. Interesting. That's it worked in a little bit. It doesn't feel quite as dewy as I was hoping. It feels a little powdery. So natural looking, long wear, lightweight feel, satin matte finish, medium to full coverage. That's a lot of claims. Satin matte finish confuses me. Medium to full, so I guess it's buildable. Has a lightweight feel. Well, I can't wait to try this. This will be very interesting. Hang on, I'm gonna get a makeup remover. Sorry, just had to grab a wipe because this is runny. Okay. Well, that is interesting. Definitely keep an eye out for a review on this. What about powder brush, La Mer or Tom Ford? I do like the La Mer a lot, only because it's so gigantic. It's much bigger than any of the Tom Ford brushes. So it just depends, you know. I very rarely just kind of blindly put powder all over my face. So I don't need the La Mer powder brush often. I like something that's a little bit more targeted. And so what I've been using for powder lately is the Sonia G Face One brush. It's like a flat top. And I like that because I can kind of pounce it. I can pounce my powder on where I want it and then buff it in. And it just makes powder look really, really beautiful. I feel like when I just use a big fluffy brush and I just apply it everywhere, it's just, I don't know, it's too messy. And I don't need that much powder like on my cheeks, for instance. And because I have dry skin, it just looks really, really, really dry. So yeah, and no, I have never tried anything from Sensai, I think is how you pronounce it. So I'm just getting the other box here. So here is my other box. So I made 2 orders. Yes, that was my first order. This is my second order. This one, I really don't remember what is in here. Oh, actually, well, let's just open it up. Let me shut up and open it up. Okay. Oh, okay. I got more Surratt Beauty stuff. I thought I got more brushes from him. I didn't. Whoa. There's a lot of paper in here. Oh. And apparently I mistakenly ordered 2 of one thing. So this is actually for my husband. He usually has like very clear skin and he has oilier skin than me, or combo, I should say. But just lately, I want to say the past 6 months, he's just been breaking out where he has like hair growth. So anyway, he was like, what should I do? I'm like, I don't know. I have the exact opposite problem. But so I thought I would try this. This is the Sunday Riley Space Race kit. And I thought, let's give this a shot. So it has the UFO Acne Treatment Face Oil, which has salicylic acid in there. His skin can be kind of sensitive, so I hope that works for him. The Martian Mattifying Melting Water Gel Toner. I think he'll like that. And then the Sulfur Acne Treatment Mask. I don't know if he'll actually do a mask, but we'll see. We'll see. So anyway, I thought he may be able to use this. And I ordered 2 by accident. So I'm gonna have to return 1. I don't know how I ordered 2. I do that all the time. And then I also purchased the Surratt eyebrow pencil cartridge in Raven because I have it in the dark brown and I've been liking darker eyebrow products. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Surratt line, but a lot of his stuff is like refillable. So I already have the cartridge that the eyebrow pencil actually sits in. So all I did was buy this refillable cartridge. So this is what sits in there. So anyway, so this is color Raven. I can't twist it open without putting it in the cartridge for you. I'm sorry. But this is the darkest color. I think this is basically like a black. So hopefully that'll work out for me. I really like his eyebrow pencil. So I got that. And then, that's weird. I think they may be missing something. Again, typical Sephora. Thank you. So I ordered, which they did not include in the box. This will be interesting. One of the Surratt eyeshadows. I just got the Noir, which is like the matte black. I don't know if you guys watched my Surratt Beauty eyeshadow kind of reorganization. I put them all into like one big palette. I was like missing one to make it all even. So it's like, I just need to order one eyeshadow of his and then my palette will look complete. So I ordered that, but it's not in the box and it's on the receipt. So, which one is your favorite must-have everyday foundation? Can you recommend foundation for dry skin for us over 60 ladies? So, before we continue with the rest of this haul, I have been testing out the Clé de Peau V foundation, the one that comes in that crazy beautiful jar. I believe it's like $250, but that foundation it's what I have on. It is the most amazing foundation I have ever used. And I will talk about it in comparison to the La Mer foundation, which I also love. But the Clé de Peau foundation is, I think, the only foundation I've ever used where I have to powder it to set it down a little bit. That's how moisturizing it is. And it really feels like I'm just putting moisturizer on my face. It's so, and it's such a natural, beautiful finish. And it can be like, you can put on a light layer and it can have like a very natural coverage. You can build it up to like medium. I wouldn't say full completely, but you can kind of build it up. But it is the best, I'm telling you, the best foundation I have ever used. It is now my go-to everyday foundation. The La Mer foundation, which I love and I adore, that right off the bat has like a medium coverage. That's like the foundation I use if I just want a medium to full coverage, you know, maybe I'm going out for the night or whatever. The Clé de Peau is definitely more of like an everyday for me. But I love those two the most. The Ket foundation, I've been using the powder foundation. It's very nice, but it's a medium coverage. So it's kind of like a thick powder foundation. So again, not an everyday foundation for me, but it is very, very nice. If you have extremely dry skin, you know, I would just say moisturize before you put it on. And no, I have not tried the La Prairie foundation. I only have the La Prairie tinted SPF, which is very nice. I have a review of that on my channel. Okay, speaking of foundation, I also purchased the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. A whole bunch of you recommended this to me and said that you have to get it. So I purchased color Texel SF3. That's the shade. And it's lightweight, it's smoothing, it's aloe infused, complexion perfecting, serum infused foundation, equal parts skincare and color correction, weightless, medium coverage, buildable to medium coverage, silky smooth finish, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Did I remove this? Yeah, I removed the Sunday Riley, right? Yeah. So this comes glass jar, shake before use. Okay. And oh, yeah, that's the pump. Okay, it's a pump. This cap is very tight. Don't be fooled. It's not a twist off. It has a nice pump here. Make sure it's dry. This, let's see. This formulation is a little bit thicker than the Sunday Riley. This feels a lot smoother and a lot more moisturizing than the Sunday Riley. The Sunday Riley definitely felt dry. I'm kind of surprised, actually. And this, I think this may be a good shade match. I hope so. But there it is, worked in. So, yeah, this feels nicer than the Sunday Riley, I have to say. So I'm excited for this. I think there's also another foundation. I won't spoil this one. There's another foundation I want to try that's brand new. So I think I may be doing like a foundation week review of all these new foundations because very exciting. So there's the finish. Very natural. Not quite matte. I guess I would say satin. So there's the Ilia foundation. Are there any oils I would recommend? The only oil I've ever used is the Sunday Riley Juno oil. And I use the Juno oil because I have dry sensitive skin. And for sensitive skin, essential oils are actually very, very bad. So it's essential oil free. And I love it. I love it. It's, again, the only oil that I have used religiously. Yeah, the only one. What do you recommend for fine lines, sensitive, dry skin under the eyes? Oh, my color in the Clé de Peau is the 020 is a color that I use. The 010 is a little bit too light, and I prefer a darker, if I have to choose, I prefer a darker foundation. What do I recommend for fine line, sensitive, dry skin under eyes? I recommend, I've been using the La Prairie eye cream, the caviar eye cream, the one that comes in that blue bottle, and I love it. It's one of the only eye creams that is effective but doesn't give me melia. And if you don't know what melia is, that's those white bumps that you get. It's basically just like your skin is constantly sloughing off dead skin cells, and that's mixed in with, you know, oils and stuff. And if that gets stuck under your skin, it creates these little white balls. Generally, they come off by themselves, but sometimes you have to go to the dermo and they actually have to like pierce them and remove them. And I get those a lot if I use thick cream eyeshadows or a very thick eye cream. So I have to be very, very careful. I'm NC15 in MAC. What color should I try with the Kogendo Aqua? I am not familiar with MAC foundations and the colors at all. Maybe someone else. So my Kogendo shade is 123, which is a little bit dark. And I was actually just contacted by them because I did that gloss film foundation review. And they said that they wanted to send me the new Aqua foundation, that they were going to send me shade 113 to try, because I had mentioned that I think it's a little bit dark for me now that I've lost color moving to Las Vegas. It's so weird. So you can wait for that, because the new Aqua foundation, I don't even know if it's released yet. If it's not, it will be released soon, but hopefully they'll send it to me soon. So the last thing that I got is the Fenty Beauty Body Lava. I couldn't resist, and quite honestly, like, who do I think I am? Where am I going with body lava? I very rarely wear skirts. I don't wear like off the shoulder tops. I don't know. I guess it's for the like few occasions I wear a dress, and my legs are white, like whiter than anything you see. So anyway, I got wow, this is a big bottle. That's a lot of body lava. This is in the shade Who Needs Clothes. This is the lighter one. And I was super excited for this, but then I started watching reviews of this and people were saying that it's sticky. So if it's sticky to the point where I am uncomfortable, I'm going to return that, because I don't like that. I'm assuming I have to shake this. Did anyone else get this? This is like massive. Nice pump top. Whoa. There it is. Wow. It doesn't feel sticky. Not to me. But there is... Oh, you guys can't even see. Oh, there you go. You see that? Wow. I feel like Rihanna now. Just kidding. Wow, that is something else. I think you definitely need to be in the sunlight, though, to see this. I feel like if I put this on and went out to dinner in a dim restaurant, you wouldn't even see this. It's quite glittery, though. Now I'm like, should I have gotten the darker color? Kind of give myself some color while I'm at it. Oh my God, look how pale I am. I have not tried Edward Best. That is on my list of products to try. So in La Mer, I used to be neutral, 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 and now I'm natural. I'm a mix. So I use neutral up here and I use natural down here. I think it's 122 and 112. Someone just asked what the body lava smells like. It's very faint, whatever it is. It's kind of, it doesn't smell like suntan lotion, but it smells like lotion. Like a lotion. Oh, you know what? It is getting kind of sticky. Can you hear that? I don't know if I like that. I don't know. How could you stand stickiness all over your body? It doesn't smell like much at all. If anything, like a faint floral, maybe kind of scent. I don't know. Wait. Sorry, I thought I was like missing something in the group chat that I had to do something, but no, that didn't work. Still bummed. Do I have a favorite hand cream? I do. It is the Jo Malone Vitamin E, I believe, hand cream. It is, it's like not gooey and it soaks in really quickly, but it's really effective. It's the only hand cream I've been able to use without like having to wash my hands before I start knitting or doing something with my hands. Yeah, it's really, really nice. I don't want to say it's powdery, but it goes on and it just isn't that kind of like this. It isn't that kind of like sticky, gooey kind of like lotion feel. I don't know how I feel about this. I will report back on the Fenty Beauty. I really wish it felt more like a dry oil, but anyway. Who needs clothes? My goodness. These kids today. And then I purchased 2 things before the sale, like an idiot. I got, because I was running out of the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist. I like that if I just need a little bit of moisture and, you know, feeling a little pretty, I'll just kind of spray some of the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist, but I'm down to like the bottom. So I decided to try this Amore Pacific Moisture Bound spray, and I thought, why not? I've never tried anything from this line. It's always intrigued me. I think they're a Korean skincare line, but this is the spray. And let's spray some. Very refreshing. Slight fragrance, not too bad. It's already dissipated. Nice mister. I like that. Let's see what it says. Hydration spray provides immediate and long-lasting hydration as it veils the skin in a delicate mist of mineral-rich, moisture-holding botanical agents, ideal for all skin types. Maybe applied over makeup. Okay. So that is the Amore Pacific Moisture Bound Spray. And then I also picked up, where'd it go? Oh, the Margiela Replica Beach Walk in a dry oil form. I didn't realize that they had like a perfume dry oil. So I was really excited. I kind of avoided buying the Beach Walk perfume. I like it a lot, but I have a lot of perfumes and I feel like if you don't go through your perfume, it goes bad, like the scent changes. So I'm like, I wanted to kind of finish up what I have before getting any other ones. But when I saw this, I was like, okay, Let's give this a shot. So this is the bottle. Very similar to the Body Lava. And it's just this nice dry oil. Again, sort of what I wish the Body Lava was. Oh, so nice. If you guys are into this perfume, I think you're going to like this dry oil, especially in the summertime. It's so nice. What is your favorite everyday foundation, blush, lipstick? So right now, my everyday foundation is that Clé de Peau, the foundation. That is the one. Lipstick, blush, I change it up every day. I like playing around with what I have. As you guys know, I have quite a bit. But with lipstick, when it comes to everyday lipstick, I really like sheer lipstick. Well, you can't tell now, but I really like sheer lipsticks. Like the NARS ones that I just got from the Erdem collection. Those are awesome. What other sheer lipsticks? Oh, the lip color sheers from Tom Ford. Those are kind of metallic. I like those. Those are a lot of fun if you want something that isn't high maintenance, but there's like quite a bit of impact. Love those. Yeah, and then for blush always depends on like what lipstick and eye I'm wearing. So I have a lot of blush, and so I kind of just dig through with like what kind of tone I want. If I want cool, warm, you know, really, really pigmented, or not, a little bit more, neutral, or whatever it is. What is the replica fragrance name? It's Beach Walk. So there it is. I think, at least at Sephora, this was the only dry body oil. So I get the feeling that Beach Walk is their most popular scent. They also have like Lazy Sunday Mornings, which is fairly popular, but this is the only dry body oil that I saw. I wish I could describe what this smells like, but I can't really. I'm terrible at it. Let's see if it says anything on here. Sun-kissed salty skin. That's not very descriptive. Have I tried the Surreal Skin Foundation? I have. That is the foundation. I love that foundation, and that's the one I bring on trips when I travel because of how it comes in that brush, like pump brush container packaging. So I love that one, and I'm in shades 4 and 3. So 3 I'll use down here, and 4 I'll use like on my forehead where I'm much tanner. Is that it? That's all I got. But as we know, there is another weekend. So I'm not planning on getting anything else, but you know, you never know. You never know. I have not tried. Someone's asking about the Laura Mercier Velour Extreme Matte Lipsticks. I have not tried those. I'm not generally a fan of matte lipstick, so those never really catch my eye. As soon as I see the word matte, I kind of keep moving. So I have not tried those. But just waiting to see if there are any more questions. What eyeshadows did I use? Oh, today? I am wearing the Natasha Denona Tropic palette today. So these are all like those matte shades. And then, oh, my eyeliner is running. And then I use the Tom Ford eyeliner as part of the Soleil collection, the most recent Soleil collection. He had those 2 eyeliner duos, double-ended eyeliner pencils. So I'm using the one that has like the greenish kind of turquoise color around my eyes. Would it be worth it to get the Surratt highlight brush? I don't know which one that is. I mean, he has the powder, the face. What did I get? I got cheek and sculpting. Yes, I will list all my purchases. I think, I think if you like a really, really soft bristle, I think any of the Surratt brushes you will be very, very, very happy with. Very happy with. And my favorite Tom Ford lipstick formula is the Ultra Rich. I think it's the Ultra Rich moisturizing formula. That and the sheer ones. Do I prefer ND, Viseart, or Pat McGrath? I'm assuming for eyeshadow. I think they're all so different. Viseart is the most powdery. So I think it is the easiest to blend. And then after that, it's sort of Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona. They're very, very creamy, not as easy to blend, but very, very pigmented. And then kind of like once you get them going, they blend out really nicely. I think I'd have to say Pat McGrath. The Pat McGrath eyeshadows are so beautiful. Like the metallic shades that she has, they're so pigmented. They're not like you have to use a finger. You don't have to use a finger. You can use a brush. There's very little fallout. They're really, really beautiful. So yeah, I'd have to say Pat McGrath. Oh, the Surratt. So the Surratt highlight brush, pointed contour one. Oh, this one? The one that I just got. I don't know. I can report back, but I do like the option of having an angled brush, especially for contour, to work in some contour. Any other questions? Thank you to my friend Carla, who is like furiously transcribing everything that's going on in the chat over to my text window. I'm so sorry. That is like so ridiculous. And I have to figure out why I can't see my chat window. I'm so sorry about that. I will have to do some more testing or something. Could I do a video on my favorite dry skin foundations? Sure. Sure, I can definitely do that. I do have a top 5 Tuesdays video on my 5 favorite foundations. This was before I discovered the Clé de Peau B foundation, but those 5 would probably still be up there. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to give that a look-see. What is my favorite all-time mascara? Well, I just went on some crazy rant on my my makeup habits video that I posted yesterday about how I just can't stand mascara because I have Asian eyelashes and they grow, the top ones grow down, the bottom ones grow up. And so my eyelids are like a Venus flytrap. So if I put mascara on, and curling doesn't help, curling helps for a few seconds. So when I put mascara on, even if I only put it on my top lash, every time I blink, they stick together. But if I had to pick my favorite mascara, I love the Chantecaille, the Faux Cils mascara, the one that actually has like the growth serum in there, because they did actually, like to my surprise, actually helped my lashes grow. I was completely shocked that it actually worked. I was very, very skeptical, but that actually worked. So I do love that Chantecaille mascara for that reason. And it's a lovely mascara. It never smudged or whatever. So that was a good one. Yes, I purchased the 2 new Charlotte Tilbury 4-pan eye palettes. I probably, for all the reasons I just stated, I probably won't be purchasing her new mascara because I just don't wear it that often. And I have so much mascara. And how about Orbet? I do like Orbet. Was there something specific about Orbet that you were curious about? Oh, you know what hang on one second. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I just got the 2 new Chanel Le Beige eyeshadow palettes in. One is light, one is deep. So let me just show you. Oh, the color lipstick I have on is, for those of you who missed it, it is the Tom Ford Connor lipstick. And it looks like this. Now, I don't know how your monitor is reading this color, but it is a very orangey red, just so you're aware. So let me just show you these. I figured I'd jump off at about 5 o'clock. So we have 10 more minutes. So this is the Le Beige Light eyeshadow palette. I just got these in from Nordstrom. And this light one is very pretty. Remove this cover. So here is the light palette. I'm going to do a full like review video on these once I get to play around with them, but let me just swatch these. These are hard to swatch because these pans are so like flat. So anyway, those are some of the colors. There's that darker purple on the bottom and the shimmery color on top. So these look okay. They look great. I was a little bit more excited for the deep palette, but I'm a little disappointed, and I will show you someone's asking if these Chanel shadows have parabens. It does not say it's paraben free, but I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable enough about ingredients to tell you what is a paraben. Oh, I see. Well, I see the word methylparaben. I also see mineral oil. That's a little disappointing. This is the deep eyeshadow palette. So I was really excited for this. They had some nice neutrals, but basically these 2 gold colors are like the same. I mean, maybe this one's like a little bit warmer. That's the one at the bottom here, but like they're pretty much the same. So yeah, I'm probably going to be returning these. They just, I don't know. I loved the version that came out last summer, the one that was like, had more mattes and was neutral. That one I loved. It was just great quality, I thought. And, you know, it performed really nicely. And it was a great everyday kind of palette. Oops, I traveled with it a lot. These just are a little bit off. And now that you guys are having me read the ingredients, I see that it's not great. It's not great. So anyway, a little disappointing. Which Pat McGrath palette do you recommend for blue eyes? I would recommend the Bronze Ambition for blue eyes. I think that's more complementary, you know, if you're going to use that whole color wheel situation. Yeah, I think blue and orange are complementary. So I think, is that right? Blue and orange? Yeah, blue and orange is complementary. So I think warmer, more orangey tones will bring out the blue in your eyes. How do you decide what makeup? I don't get the question. What makeup to go for any given day? Oh, I usually am trying to play around with something new. So, so my whole look will probably be centered around whatever it is I'm trying to test or review or have just gotten in. So I usually kind of just go off of that. My favorite Pat McGrath palette at the moment, it's the Platinum Bronze. I love that one. I just think it's a very sexy palette. What is your favorite thing you picked up at the sale? So far, I think it's these brushes. I fell down the makeup brush rabbit hole, but I'm really freaking excited to give these a shot. They're just really beautiful. They're just beautiful little pieces of art, I think. I think that's what I'm most excited about. The second thing I think is the Ilia foundation. This just seems a little bit more promising than the Sunday Riley. This one, I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll have to see. And also this, the jet lag mask. So I'd say comes in third. I think there's another question coming through. No more questions. Well, thank you guys. It's just about 5 o'clock, so I have to go pick up my puppy at daycare. I'm hoping next time if I do a live stream, if you guys like live streams, I think once I end this live stream, it gets posted to like my videos. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Let me know, and I can always do it again. I don't mind doing live streams. I think they're a lot of fun. I definitely need to get this like chat going. But I will make sure in my next live stream to have my puppy here with me because I know you guys want to see her. And she's grown. She's grown so much. She's like almost 13 pounds now. My little baby. When I got her, she was not quite 7 pounds. So she's like almost doubled in size. Oh, I see Carla is typing something. What makeup product, eye, lip, or face are you most excited about launching this year? I will say that NARS Erdem collection was like way up there. So that's already launched. I really, I know probably as much as you guys about what's coming. It's not like I'm on any PR lists or anything. So, I kind of take a look at Trend Mood and some other Instagram pages, and I don't really know what else is coming, like in the fall. I wish I did. I wish I knew what was coming in the fall because I feel like fall makeup is always a little bit more exciting. But I'm always excited about what Tom Ford is launching. I love those lip lacquers, not the matte formula. I love the patent and the metallic. Yeah. What is my favorite firming serum? I've never used a firming serum. I don't like my number one priority when it comes to skin is hydration. So any kind of skincare that I use, it's just moisture, hydration, anything like that. So if it has anything other than those words in there, I kind of don't bother. And firming to me, sometimes it shouldn't be drying, but it kind of reminds me of that feeling. So I kind of shy away from stuff that says firming. But the serum that I am using at the moment that I love is from Decorte. It's a Japanese brand, and they have this like Vi Fusion essence. Basically, it's what I use between my cleanser and my moisturizer. Basically, so I'll wash my face. I'll put this Vi Fusion essence on, which to me is like a serum, and then I put on my moisturizer and oil. But yeah. But that's it. Oh, any more questions? Oh my God, poor Carla. Carla, thank you so much. I owe you a dinner. Are Sonia G better than Wayne Goss? I think so. I like them much, much more. I just find the shapes for my eyes to work a lot better. I like the feeling of the handle. It's weightier. I have had maybe one hair fall out of all of the brushes that I've used of hers, and Wayne Goss, they shed a little bit more, not a lot. Wayne Goss brushes are lovely, but I do like the Sonia G brushes a lot more. Is La Mer your favorite skincare? It is my favorite moisturizer. That's really the only thing I use from La Mer. I don't use the eye stuff or whatever, or the cleanser or anything like that. I am not going to be MDNA skincare. It just seems, it seems a little gimmicky. I don't know. And poor Madonna. She just doesn't look good to me lately. And I'm like, I don't want to buy her skincare. She kind of looks scary. Will you be buying JLo Inglot? I was, and then I saw what they first released and it just looked really boring. So I don't know. I'm waiting to see what like the bronzer highlight thing is going to be. And I think it's releasing at the end of this month, like April 26th, 7th, 8th, something like that. What got you into makeup? What was your first thing that made you fall down the rabbit hole of the makeup world? The first thing that made me fall down the rabbit hole of the makeup world was, you know, I'm going to be 45 this year. So I was born in 1973. So a lot of my influence were like 80s videos, like MTV videos and stuff. And I remember, I don't know if you guys remember the song Warrior by Patti Smith. Anyway, she had on like blue and red eyeshadow and it went all the way across to her hairline, and then she had her hair dyed in the same color. So the whole color scheme went from her eye into her hair. And I just thought that was the coolest thing. So I had like spiked hair when I was younger and stuff. And I would put, you know, like mascara type colored mascara in my hair to try and emulate that. Anyway, that was my first like rabbit hole. I like the artistry of makeup. I'm not really into the like, I need to put makeup on because I feel ugly. I just like playing with it. You probably wouldn't be able to tell because I usually do very neutral looks, but that's what I love about makeup. I do not use medical grade skincare. My skin is incredibly sensitive. I suffer from eczema, so I can't use any acids at all. When I exfoliate, like I use actual physical exfoliants, which people are like, no, you shouldn't. That's bad for sensitive skin. But that's the only way I can exfoliate. I cannot use any acids. Like I can't even use vitamin C or anything like that. So I don't. So it's 5:02 now. So I'm going to log off. I just want to thank all of you so much for hopping onto this live stream. I can't believe I had at one point over 200 viewers here. That's crazy. I was just hoping for, my goal was over 25. So thank you guys so much. And don't forget, if you like these live streams, just either let me know in the comments or give this video a thumbs up or whatever once it gets posted to my video list. And I will be back with normal content maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then definitely on Friday. So keep an eye out for like foundation reviews on the Ilia, the Sunday Riley. I'm putting together my Clé de Peau one for the foundation and some other ones. So I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for tuning in.